Hey guys, Jill and Wally, Fox Party of 3. This video is talking about motorcycles. So we carry a motorcycle on the front of our truck camper, and we live in the truck camper full time. So this one is Honda Trail 125 versus the new ADV 160, also a Honda. So both of them have advantages and some disadvantages, and I'm going to go over those with you and tell you what I like about each. And then hopefully that'll help you make a decision if you're contemplating one versus the other. So first, this is the new ADV 160. The big thing different about this, and this is the one we're going to as our primary means, because Jill and I can both ride 2 up on this machine. The other advantage is it's also a clutch and gear-less motorcycle. It's just a twist and go throttle. So Jill actually has her own motorcycle license now and can ride this solo if she wants. So this bike is much better on freeway, and it's much better as far as the general ride. It does probably top speed with me on it. I'm 250 pounds, 63, 65 mile an hour for me. This, on the Trail 125, we're talking about a top speed of the low 50s. Now, this one has the stock tires on it. This is my buddy's bike. I had the identical bike. They're about 2 weeks apart, but I put knobby tires on mine. With the stock tires, it does go a little bit faster than the knobby, so I will give you that. All right, so back to the ADV 160. A little bit more electronics, smoother, more comfortable ride. This bike does weigh 39 pounds more, so we're at a 297 pound curve weight. I'm not going to go over a whole lot about the bike, but it's more sophisticated than the other bike, and it has a ton of storage. So you can put a couple of helmets in here. I've hauled lots of groceries in this bike. That is the beauty of it. It also has gas shocks and a beefier suspension and foot pegs built in for the 2-person ride. This is also an off-road scooter. It'll be more like for fire roads, not serious off-roading, but it is an adventure scooter. So that to me is what sold us on this machine. Moving over, and then also the gas tank on this. And one of the reasons so much storage under the seat is they put the fuel tank in mid chassis, and so that's nice. You don't lose under the seat storage. Again, this bike is just under 300 pounds, but very light, easy to move around, and again, no gears to shift, no clutch to pull in. Simple twist and go. Both of them have ABS brakes on the front, but I actually enjoy riding this more around town than this bike, and now I'll go over this bike with you. The Trail 125, it has a fun factor that the ADV 160 doesn't. The fun factor is it's just cool, it's retro, it looks like the bike from old. It gets a lot of great comments on the road. I can't tell you how many people have stopped us when I've had this rig on the front of my truck and want to talk about it. It's just fun to ride. Now with that, it is more trail capable. You do have a lot more as far as skid plates and brush area and guards. I raised my front fender on my bike, and with the knobbies, it's much more trail capable. I think for what we do, both of them would suffice. Neither one's a serious off-road machine, but this one is a little bit more rugged. I would drive this through deeper puddles and have a little more fun with it. The drawback is top end speed. I can't really get on the highway with it. It does ride rougher, and I cannot go 2 up on this. And the only storage is the old school milk crate that you want to put on the back. Now there is an aftermarket seat that you can find and put on, but it's basically just a cushion. And because of how wide it is here, it would be very uncomfortable for the rear passenger. And then if you're full-size folks like Jill and I, it really wouldn't be feasible. If you're very small people, 2 up, this bike could definitely do the trick. This bike is 39 pounds lighter, so you do trade off some of that, but the ride is much smoother on that. This ride's more like a street motorcycle, and this ride's more like a heavy duty electric bicycle trail bike kind of combination. I like both. If I was going to go with just one machine, I'm going to do the Adventure 160, which is what we decided to do. I'm going to leave my Trail 125 in the storage for this coming year. I'm not going to get rid of it. It's probably my forever bike. It's just fun. But this is going to be our main machine. It is just, both of them have similar ground clearance. Both of them have similar stance as far as maybe a ½ inch different in seat height. This, I'm 6'4", so I can still turn. That, my knees are a little more in the downward position. So if you're super tall, that's going to be a little bit more comfortable for you if you're over 6'3", 6'4". But again, for this bike, I'm totally comfortable riding this until now Jill has a back seat. So hope that kind of answers some of your questions on the two bikes. Both of them are really cool. Both of them are Honda products and have a great history and a great reputation. You can't go wrong with either one of them. Just have to decide which one works best for you. Money-wise, this Trail 125, if the dealer does not rip you off, MSRP is still $39.95, so $4,000. There will be fees and taxes and freight and assembly charges. All that adds up, but that's your base price. This bike is more around the $4,500 price. You get a whole lot more machine, I feel, for that money. There is a little bit, the fees for the 2021 that I bought and the 2024 that we just bought are a lot higher. So we were out the door at about $6,500 with taxes, titles, assembly, freight, and that was a big thing, the freight cost. So bottom line is you're looking at within $1,000 cost. So that can hopefully help you make your decision, but either one of them is a win. Cool, sensible. That's my bottom line on that. Hope those answered some of your questions. You got any comments, anything else, feel free to ask. I'm not an expert on either bike, but I have been riding motorcycles my whole life. And these both are just really fun bikes to ride. So hope that helps. And you know, we're getting ready to get back on the road. So hopefully we'll see you guys down the road someday. Thanks for joining. And if you get a chance, subscribe, because Jill gets so excited about it. Thanks, guys.